people? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Divyanka and I'm a dancer, photographer, and videographer. You guys know the drill. If you guys are new, please hit the subscribe button and definitely turn on the bell notification so that you're notified every single time I upload a new video, which is now every single week. A side note for my Hindi speaking followers, if you guys so choose, you guys can watch the Hindi version of this exact same video that will go live 2 days after this video is posted. Now for this video, I wanted to share an app that I use for my Instagram stories quite a lot. I get a good amount of questions on what app I use whenever I post a story with this app, so I figured what a great topic for a video. If you guys don't already, go ahead and follow me on Instagram so you can see how I use this app on my stories as well. Before I start talking about this app that I use, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video. The sponsor of this video is Badmaash House, and they're an apparel company online. They sent me this sweatshirt, as you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see it. It says Chura ke dil mera, but dill like dill pickle, hence the dill pickle here, get it? I liked it. The main reason I actually really like their apparel is because of the quality of it. The inside of both the sweatshirts that I own from them are very soft and comfortable. And although it's summertime right now, I actually still wear it at home. So if you guys want to grab any apparel from them, I've attached their link down below and you guys can use the code Divyanka15 for 15% off your purchase. Alright, so now let's talk about this app that I use for my stories so much. Now, I want to make it a point to say that I actually use this app a lot for my dance content on my Instagram page. I think Instagram stories are a great way to showcase your posts on Instagram and give a little snippet, especially when you're a dancer. When you upload a dance video, it's going to be well over 15 seconds long, but in your story, you can showcase 15 seconds, grab your viewers' attention, and make sure that your viewers go ahead and check out your full Instagram post. The app we're talking about today is called Unfold. Now, why I like this app so much is because you can showcase that 15-second snippet in a very unusual, creative way, and that can help grab your viewers' attention even more. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys how I use this app and an example of how I would create a story for a dance video so that you guys can kind of see how this app works and how I would use it. So I'm going to go ahead and open the app Unfold. And once it's open, you can see that I have used it for previous stories. So what you want to do is go ahead and press this plus button, and it's going to ask you to create a story. I'm just going to type in Instagram story 1, and this is going to create my workspace. Now within this workspace, how this app actually works is that you can create multiple different pages for your stories. So if you want to post a series of stories with the same theme, things like that, you can use this for that. I generally just add one page and use that for my stories, but that is an option if you guys are looking for something like that. I'm going to go ahead and again press this plus button, and it's going to show me all the templates that I can use to create my story. Now if you buy the premium version and upgrade, you will have access to these other templates, but I only have the free version, which is enough for me. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick a template to use. I'm going to go ahead and pick this template right here. Of course, like any one of these apps usually works, is you just press on the square that you want to add the content to. Go ahead and pick the video that you want to add and press select. Now, just a fun feature that you can do with this app is, as you can see, the video filled the whole entire square that it is allotted to. If you would like to showcase your whole video, because usually my videos, if they're horizontal, take up the full wide screen, you can just double tap on the video and it'll go ahead and show you that whole video. I play around with this feature. I sometimes have them fully zoomed in. I sometimes have them fully zoomed out. I sometimes do a mix of a few. So you guys can really be creative with this. I'm going to go ahead and add the same video because I'm showcasing that dance video. I want to put it on my story so that people are going to go ahead and watch it. And I like how the mirror effect and having multiple of the same video on the screen looks. So in the same way, I'm going to go ahead and add the same video to this square and add it to this square over here. Now, as you guys can see, I did leave 2 squares and didn't add the video to them. I like to do this because sometimes I like to add just dead space, and that gives me a little more space to work with when I'm posting the story to add any text that I'd want to add or tag anyone that I would need to tag. Just to show you guys the layout of this app, if you guys click the right pen button, it lets you edit the different features of your story. You can add text boxes. I'm going to go ahead and add what this video is. So it was my cover to Wasim Stark's Chumma Chumma. I'm going to go ahead and add this text right here, and you can edit your text by pressing that. You can change your fonts, you can increase your size, you can increase the space between your letters, you can increase the distance between your lines, and you can of course change the color of your text. Now I am going to make the background of the story black, so I'm going to go ahead and just make the text white, move it over to where I want it seen, And then I can go ahead and change the background color here to black. As you can see, it doesn't change the color of the squares that they've provided because it wants you to add some media file there. So what I usually do is I go ahead and add a media file that's just a black screen, and I will go ahead and do that for the 2 squares that I left. And then I can go ahead and move my text back. Now, one last tip for this app is that especially when you're adding videos, of course, sound is an issue. When I first started exporting the stories off of this app, I noticed that the audio was very, very unpleasant. I realized it's because the audio is playing from all 3, 4, 5 of the files that I've added to the story, and that's why it just sounds like a lot. So how I fix that issue is I make sure that the audio is only playing from one video. So how I do that is you just tap on each video and you can mute it on the right bottom side. So I go ahead and do that for all but one of the video files. And this way, when you export it, there's only the audio playing from one of the files. Now you can go ahead and press the button on the right top of this app and just save it to your device. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you exactly what this looks like when I've saved it. When you play it, it'll play all the video and the audio will come with that, and it's exactly how you edited it. Now, the example that I gave you, I used a dance video, but you can use this app, of course, for pictures, with text, with any other story material that you would want to put. So I think it's really, really helpful, and you can get really creative with it. As always, I hope this video was helpful and that you learned something. If you guys do use Unfold to make your next stories, go ahead and tag me in those stories. I would love to see how you guys use this app creatively and for your dance videos coming up. Of course, follow me on Instagram if you don't already to see how I use this app. And last but not least, a quick thank you to the sponsors of this video. Thank you Badmaash House for giving me this awesome sweatshirt. If you guys are looking for any new style t-shirts, sweatshirts, any kind of apparel, go ahead and be sure to check them out. And of course, make sure to use the code Divyanka15 at checkout. That's it for me today. Thank you guys as always, and be sure to stay tuned for next week.